clause 1 the following. The Minister shall within 14 days from the date of receipt of the recommendation of the department consider the recommendation and may, if satisfied that the application and the applicant meet the requirements of section 16, issue a certificate of registration to the applicant to act as an agent of a foreigner. And in subclause 2, by deleting all words appearing after the word necessary. Justification to harmonize clauses 16 and 17 in order to ensure that the Minister only considers the recommendation of the department when making a decision to grant a certificate of registration rather than opening up the application afresh. The amendment of subclause 2 to bring finality to the application and the conditions applicable to the certificate. I beg to move.
Minister.
No objection.
AG.
No objection, Right Honourable Chair.
I put a question that clause 17 be amended as proposed. Those in favor say on the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 17 as amended.
I put a question that clause 17 as amended stands part of the bill. Those in favor say on the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 18.
18.
Madam Chair, the committee proposes to amend clause 18 by substituting for subclause 1 the following. The Minister may refuse to issue a certificate of registration if the department recommends to the Minister to deny the application, or the Minister is not satisfied that the application or the applicant meets the requirements of section 16. And by substituting for subclause 2 the following. Where the Minister refuses to issue a certificate of registration under subsection 1, the Minister shall within 14 days from the date of making the decision inform the applicant in writing stating the reasons for the refusal. Justification to harmonize the provision with clause 16 and 17 to remove additional grounds for refusal of a certificate of registration, which grounds are not considered at the time of application, and to require the Minister to make a decision on the basis of the recommendation of the department, and also to provide for a time frame within which the Minister has to act on a recommendation from the department. I beg to move.
Minister.
No objection.
AG.
No objection.
I put a question that clause 18 be amended as proposed. Those in favor say on the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 18 as amended.
I put a question that clause 18 as amended stands part of the bill. Those in favor say on the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 19.
Madam Chair, clause 19 is proposed to be amended as follows. Clause 19 of the bill is amended by inserting immediately after subclause 2 the following. The Minister shall consider the application for renewal of a certificate of registration and make a decision within 14 days from the date of receipt of the application for renewal. The Minister shall, in considering an application under this section, comply with the rules of natural justice. Justification to prescribe the time frame within which an application for renewal of a certificate of registration shall be made, and to ensure rules of natural justice are complied with during the renewal processes of a certificate. I beg to move.
Minister.
I concur.
AG.
No objection.
I put a question that clause 19 be amended as proposed. Those in favor say on the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 19 as amended.
I put a question that clause 19 as amended stands part of the bill. Those in favor say on the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 20.
20.
Madam Chair, clause 20 is proposed to be amended as follows. In subsection 2, by deleting paragraph C and by inserting immediately after subclause 2 the following. The Minister shall, while exercising any powers in this section, comply with the rules of natural justice. Justification: a consequential amendment arising from the amendment in Clause 18 and to assure compliance with the rules of natural justice during revocation and suspension of a certificate of registration. I beg to move.
Minister,
No objection.
AG,
No objection, Right Honorable Chair.
I put a question that clause 20 be amended as proposed. Those in favor say and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 20 as amended.
I put a question that clause 20 as amended stands part of the bill. Those in favor say and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 21.
Clause 21.
Madam Chair, the committee proposes to amend Clause 21 in subclause 1 by deleting the words "for other," by deleting the words "or other person receiving any funding from a foreigner," and by deleting subclause 2. And in subclause 3, by substituting for the words "a person" the words "an agent of a foreigner." Justification: to restrict the bill to only agents of foreigners as prescribed in Clause 2. And subclause 2 is proposed for deletion since it infringes on the right to privacy and data protection laws.
Minister,
No objection.
AG,
No objection, Right Honorable Chair.
I put a question that clause 21 be amended as proposed. Those in favor say and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 21 as amended.
I put a question that clause 21 as amended stands part of the bill. Those in favor say and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 22.
I put a Chair.
Madam Chair, the head note for Clause 22 is restrictions on funding from foreigners. And it is